Miami. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another. Appears to be a few inches short.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 36.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here comes third and the length of the football. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Touchdown, Browns! Deshaun Watson on target to David Njoku. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And this drive will begin with a run from Achane. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches, but it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down and 3rd down.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. H.A. now up the middle. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
He was brought down by Anthony Walker. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
They're right here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And going deep for Hill. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their 1st series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here's Berrios. So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
Ready.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Browns. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. 14.
Dolphins nothing. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal. Hunt fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Dolphins' 2-yard line.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal. Following the penalty, Chubb. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Back to throw, Watson. Caught on the slant. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a fourth and goal.
A gain of 7 yards.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. They'll run for it. Chubb. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on fourth and goal from the 1. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A credit to tackle to Juan Thornhill.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Second and 9. A-chain here. They stay on the ground. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he's taken down. this will be a Brown sack. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins.
This is taken at the 23. And he'll be out right at the 35. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Watson now to throw. Flush to his right.
And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st down, Watson. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
First down, Cleveland.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Berrios now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Chubb. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Chubb again, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss.
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Taken at about the 1.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
second down. Here's Mostert again. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, here comes Waddle. Loose inside the 30. Jalen Waddle, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 61 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And Chubb going to push forward and pick up a Browns first down as the tackle made up near the 35. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back now in Miami. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now they're in the hurry up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Partner, so much for situational football because that's the absolute last thing you want to do when you're protecting a lead in the fourth quarter. Not only do you lose yardage, but you find a way to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
Throwing on third down, Watson to the right side. He's got Cooper. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And quickly, they get to the line. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. This offense so far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And he will have a Dolphins first down. The defense a little lax there. They give up 9 on 4th and 4. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Play action. Now it's Tua. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
They set up the screen to A-Chain. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing Tua. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are going to get the football back at their own 17. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made 1 more play, could have had our shutout.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And here comes Berrios. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Here's Tua. He's got to complete to Waddle and give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a pickup of 6.
Tua.
2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Tua to throw. This is caught by Waddle. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is